Hi, I'm Vicki Lutz, and I rescue dogs that need new homes and maybe need some rehabilitation before they find their new homes. Most of my rescue dogs come from people that can't keep them anymore for various reasons. Maybe they've lost their home, or lost their job, or they just can't handle the dog anymore. A few have come from shelters, but mostly from individuals. I have 8 right now, but generally most of my dogs were placed in homes. I've rescued, trained, and placed over 400 dogs. Yes, all on my own. Reese is a chocolate lab. She came from the Shenandoah County area to me at just a little bit shy of her first birthday. Before I got her, she had been shot. She got shot through her ear and then it lodged into her chest. She was wild, not cared for very properly, sometimes didn't get to eat, was allowed to run, chase, and kill anything she wanted, and was never allowed in the house. She had been fed sometimes and sometimes not, so that's why she learned to help herself. So she got on a regular feeding schedule. We taught her feet on the floor, especially when she goes to school with me, with the little kids, and we would reward her anytime her feet were on the floor. She's a really sweet dog, so she was very easy to train. She wanted to please you. You just had to let her know what she needed to do. We had to do some work with her. She had been treated kind of harshly. So you can't get upset with her, you can't raise your voice. She is very sensitive. You have to stay pretty calm and let her know that things are going to be okay and nobody's going to hurt her. I've had her 7 years now. Tahoe is a black lab. Tahoe came from the Shenandoah County area also. He was very funny. He was so scared of people that when the first time we had a vet come to the house, he took off and ran through the yard and hid. We had to go hunt him up to bring him back. He used to run and hide from people all the time. And with Tahoe, we did some agility training, so he learned to go through tunnels and over hurdles, walking on planks, just things to build up his confidence because he was very, very shy. And anything that I could do that he would feel so proud of himself, especially when he'd walk across the plank and he'd just be really proud. And his retrieving too. His retrieving is just his thing. You take his ball, he'll do anything for you. Worked with him, just getting socialized, taking him out and meeting people, having it be a positive experience, and now he's one of the best. He works with people at school, he works with nursing homes, and he loves to visit with people. Rodeo is a cattle dog mix. Came from a very sad situation in West Virginia where he and 3 litter mates had been abandoned and had not been handled by whoever had them. They were scared to be touched by humans. They wanted nothing to do with a person. They were full of worms, had just numerous issues, health issues. So the first thing we did was took him to the vet, got him taken care of as far as his health issues, and then I started taking him with me everywhere I went and just handing him to people and asking them to please hold him so that he could feel confident. He was like a little board when you first held him. I do all my own training, but I also do take them to one set of classes that someone else teaches so that they can be around different dogs, because I want them to be socialized with other dogs and not just the ones that are at my house. Some of the confidence building activities that I like to do, one is they learn what a leash is and treats. That makes everything really positive. They learn how to sit and come. Then they learn how to follow so that when we take our walks, and they can all kind of hang out and they just follow you along like a little pack. And it really helps when you're with other dogs because that helps boost their confidence too. We also do some retrieving with the retrievers because that's one of their favorite things. So that really helps to make them feel good and be positive. Anytime we can use the retrieving toys, they love doing whatever it is. And when we do agility, we introduce the different obstacles so that they can kind of see that a hurdle is something you just go over. You don't have to go around it, you can go over it. We teach them how to go over and under the bar jumps. We teach them how to walk on a plank so that they can get the confidence of having all 4 feet off the ground. That's a big one. Kind of like the tunnel. The tunnel is a big confidence builder because they're going inside of something and having to come out the other end and have to be confident enough that something's not going to hurt them inside. For the dogs that enjoy the water, we try to introduce them to water so that that's not something they're scared of. We take them down to the creek, and then if they like a toy, we'll toss a toy in and see if they'll just go to the edge and pick it up. And then if they really like it, we teach them to retrieve in the water. And that's a real confidence builder because they're out there feet not touching. They have to be confident they can get out to what they want to get back. And the more they do that, it's wonderful exercise too. And Reese just loves the water, and she will dive off of anything. She goes off the creek beds, she goes off a little bit higher up, and when we do the doggy swim, at the end of the season, she'll even go off the high dive at the swimming pool. She doesn't care. As long as she's retrieving her dummy, she doesn't care where she's at, she will dive to get it. The biggest challenge is figuring out what their issues are and trying to figure out why the issues are what they are, because you have to work backwards to try and help them recover. Once you get them trained and rehabilitated, watching them go to their new family and just be so successful. Or for the ones that stay with me, I like when I take them to the nursing homes and just watch the smiles on the faces of people that, they don't oftentimes are very happy where they're at.